let me just squeeze here, trying to not disturb my Frenchie. She's so cute! Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lydia and I talk about style and fashion, beauty and hair, and I'm pretty much obsessed with clothes and styling, so if you like that, please like and subscribe. So in today's video, we will break down what are fashion mistakes elegant women never make, are you making these mistakes, and what they wear instead, and do you own these items? So there is so much more to elegance than only clothes, but this is fashion channel. Here we discuss fashion, not human education or manners, although it is a very interesting subject in my personal opinion. So let's start. So the first mistake that elegant women will never make is wearing faux leather. Now there is a theory to this because I personally own and love faux leather for many different reasons, because sometimes I have doubts about wearing real leather, but then faux leather is not good for environment neither. So there is this detail when it comes to faux leather that I love to share with women so they know how to search for good quality faux leather. So good quality faux leather will have that texture through it. As you can see here, this is Zara set that I adore and I wear a lot. So this set has that texture to it that makes this skirt and top very luxurious looking, and it doesn't immediately feel like cheap, where if we choose something like this that has only plain leather, almost like oily finish that shines a lot. I see a lot of pants like that. This is just taking light in such a shiny way that really gives that cheap looking outfit, and I don't think this is very elegant. Oh hi, you're so cute with your little nose. Okay, so next item elegant women will never wear are chunky shoes. Now I'm referring to chunky loafers, but this really applies to all sorts of chunky shoes. So chunky sneakers and chunky boots and chunky sandals. And probably the most vulgar are these stilettos that have that front part very high. This is like chunky shoe in my opinion, and this really looks very vulgar. So I'm personally a huge fan of high heels. I love high heels. I find them very elegant and sophisticated, but all of my high heels are very flat. None of them have that chunky part at the front. Okay, next styling mistake that elegant women will never make is wearing childish hair accessories. So oversized bows and glittery hair clips and like plastic hair accessories, and I'm specifically referring to padded bubble headband. This padded bubble headband is made to be used exclusively in privacy of our own bathroom. I see this a lot on the streets, and this really doesn't look elegant. If you like headbands, there's some brands that make gorgeous headbands, but I would personally go for something very simple like this, very minimal, simple headbands. They will look more elegant with earrings, and I have them in black and white and they look very beautiful. But honestly, I rarely wear headbands, but when I feel to, I do have them, and they're very simple. And the same applies to these hair clips. Now there is a history behind these hair clips and how they came to fruition. This is the real ancestor. So basically, professional makeup artists and hairdressers used to use something like this in backstage. Once hair was styled, hairdresser will take just a simple paper tissue, place it on top of the head, take a hair clip and clip the hair back out of the face so that makeup can be done. Also, the tissue is serving for to prevent that dent that can be created by hair clip. Obviously we'll have one on each side, but later some genius mind invented hair clip with that front flat part. So this makes this process faster and more efficient. So this is the descendant of ancestor of these hair clips. But this is not the end of the story. What happened is that models used to take selfies in backstage and upload these photos online. So younger girls saw these photos with these hair clips and they thought that this is the hair accessory. But unfortunately, this is not a hair accessory, this is a hair tool. And there is one little detail that everyone neglects, and that's that the model was probably wearing a robe at that moment when she took selfie, and she was probably at photographic studio. She was not ready for final photo yet, but I can guarantee that once she was dressed up and all ready, these hair clips had to go. Now, I may be seen sometimes with these hair clips outside, but for me it's different because I know what is the purpose for these hair clips. It's not a hair accessory, it's a hair tool. So before I arrive to my final destination, when I shoot something or maybe I have some event and I just want to keep that little wave or, you know, remove my hair from my face, I will keep them, but, you know, I'm aware that this has to be removed once I leave my car. Okay, so next item elegant women will not wear are these trendy silhouettes, like over exaggerated silhouettes. What I mean are like balloon shapes and like barrel jeans and, you know, over exaggerated sleeves. Now again, some women can really pull off some exaggerated silhouettes beautifully, but this is not where we have to start when we are starting to build our timeless wardrobe. So instead of choosing these exaggerated silhouettes, elegant women would rather choose a beautiful neckline. There are so many different types of necklines, like boat neckline is one of my favorite neckline when we want to really express elegance. And you know, if you pay attention, we will always find in an elegant woman's wardrobe blouses that have kind of interesting silhouettes. So the silhouette is not over exaggerated, it's just very unusual. So for example, as you can see here on the screen, I'm showing some examples. These blouses will have, you know, unique different cuts and designs, but they will drape beautifully and they will usually be in one solid color. So I would say avoid these exaggerated popular trendy silhouettes, just search something more, you know, elegant and minimal, but still that has that unique distinctive cut and design. Another outfit elegant women will never wear is crop top with denim shorts. Do I need to say more? I'm just very sad when I see women wear this kind of outfit, because if we just switch this, you know, poor little crop top with a, you know, flowy blouse with ruffles, we'll already achieve much better look. Why it has to be crop top? I'm not completely against crop tops, because there are some crop tops that look really elegant and chic and that are kind of part of a set with a skirt or a pant, and you know, they can look good. I'm not against crop tops, I'm against crop tops with denim shorts. This is not elegant. T-shirts with cartoon prints, like this is another very childish and juvenile item, same like hair accessories, that I really don't find elegant. I would say anything that is very childish is not elegant, and if we are seeking for that elegant look, then we should step away from childish items. So yeah, t-shirts with any sort of application, unless it's some cool, you know, very good cool, you know, music band. Some t-shirts are really having some great applications and they can look very cool, but most of them are just it's a no. Another item elegant women will never wear are dresses that have ruching all over. So these type of dresses are already looking very vulgar, but usually they will also come in some sort of bad fabric, most likely polyester. So imagine that dress with that super vulgar high heel platform. This is just a very big, you know, styling mistake, and this type of outfit can make anyone look vulgar. Now, I don't have nothing against ruching. I actually believe that ruching, when placed in you know, intentional way, it can hide our imperfections. It can also emphasize our body, you know, it can cinch the waist and hide a little bit of belly, or add that, you know, volume at this part. Like, we can play with ruching a lot, and I think it really deserves place in fashion and design, but these type of dresses can really easily look vulgar. Another item elegant women will never wear are fake designer bags. I'm extremely against fakes, and I would never ever wear fake designer bag or anything fake in that matter. I would rather choose a handbag from Zara or a leather handbag from a small artisan than to purchase a fake designer bag, and on top of that, to pay a lot for it, because there are some fakes that cost a lot. I really don't understand the purpose of it, but you would be surprised to hear that many people openly collect fakes, and in fact they love to show their collection and sort of be proud of, you know, how they got this fake for that much and that fake for that much. But this is really, to me, disrespecting a designer and his work, and I really do not support fakes. And also, seeing so many fakes on the streets really makes me and other people who generally appreciate design and craftsmanship of original designer bag not be eager to purchase a real designer bag anymore, because, you know, these kind of fakes being worn just like that unintentionally are kind of cheapen the look of original handbags, unfortunately. So I would say that more elegant choice would be just a simple handbag that is beautifully crafted, that has a beautiful design, timeless appearance, and this is much more elegant choice than, you know, chasing these designer handbags and then not be able to afford one and then purchasing fakes. And it's just, you know, it's a rat race that we will never win. Designers bring new styles every season. Do you remember this? What's the name of this shirt? It's like jacket, shirt, jacket, shacket. You see, this is a trend that nobody sees anymore. I have one because, you know,
because I spend a lot of time in the park with my friends.
Blazer at the park doesn't always feel like natural, where this kind of shacket
is more like a sporty vibe while still looking like a shirt.
But if you're willing to build elegant wardrobe, I would rather avoid trendy pieces like these. I would rather choose like something like tweed jacket or like cropped blazer or regular blazer. And the last thing I want to mention that elegant women will never wear are faded colors. I know that us women, we can really get so emotionally connected to some clothing pieces, and you know, when we wear them a lot, they simply fade and they don't look as good anymore. So if you want to still look elegant and still wear these items, then I have solution for that. I colored 2 items from my wardrobe, one pair of denim and one top, and I can tell you that it turned out pretty well. I haven't done it myself, of course. I would never do that in my washing machine. I'm taking my pieces to professionals. So I think once I washed them for the first time, the color kind of came off a little bit, and after that it was just totally fine. So just be careful how all this is working logistically. But yeah, this is a very good option if you have a piece that you really love but it's faded, it's not very elegant to wear it. Just bring it to clothing colorist and you may be able to wear it a little longer. And that's it. I really hope that you enjoyed my video. I hope that you heard something interesting, and I really hope that you have a wonderful week and a wonderful summer, and I can't wait to see you in my next one. Bye!